Yo, my name's Playboy, and I'm going to be teaching you how to play Valorant. Killjoy is very self-sufficient. A lot of people have these things called setups with her, which are just the optimal way for you to use Killjoy, right? People sometimes set her bot right here, her bot, so it can cover mid just in case if somebody decides to come this way. Some people just like, oh, we don't know if they're gonna come right here, so they're just gonna set this like right here in this corner, and then they'll run on site just so they can see who comes from the flank, right? Like your job is to watch flank as a sentinel. That's it. Like the wall that you saw me throw, you could have thrown, like Sage could have been walling here and slowed them down off the rotation, or they could have walled off right here. Like once everybody got on site safely, walled right here, and the spike zone, they could have just walled right here, and right there, walling this off would cut them completely off, and now they have no choice but to walk. Either they have to wait for this wall to go down, or they have to walk all the way around just to get on site. And right now I have my turn and my boom or my alarm bot mid. Once again, comms. If you really want to climb, the number one thing you need are comms. And I get it, trust me, I get it, I understand people are weird. There's this thing, right, where you can go into the match and you can literally mute. Just mute the people that aren't giving you any comms. And yes, don't tell them, because a lot of people like to throw the game for whatever reason because you muted them, because they're trolling your game. And to be honest, it's a lot of them. I don't know why. Can't tell you why. Still in my game. But there's Killjoy setups. Now I'm not gonna show you too much, crazy activity going on with the Killjoy setups and the Killjoy mollies and all this other stuff, but there's like little glitches and stuff like that where you can, like that, for example, and you hold that corner, you throw this up, and then you throw that, and then you hit this. You look at my health. If you see my health, I'm losing health through this wall. Why am I losing health through a wall? I will never know. But there's that. There's the most simplest of setups would be to be set up here, then set up here, and then you'll see another one. So when they jump down, just like a setup here. So when they all come, because like I said, low elo, I was talking about this earlier, low elo, they're all gonna come, they're all gonna just pile through here. And there's gonna be a Killjoy back here eating a bag of chips, waiting for your demise. They're gonna hear that alarm bot go off, they're gonna just click, hit F, and you're gonna be like, ow, 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 I need to get on site, ow, 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 and then you're just gonna take damage. You're gonna take massive damage. There's nothing you can do. And there's gonna be another bot like up here. So like on defense, right? They're gonna put that there so they know you're coming here. After you take a little bit of damage from that bot and you shoot that, you're gonna run here. Like I said, they're gonna run here. They're gonna be like, ow, I got hit with this bot. Then he's just gonna say click, click. And if depending on how far you got out, you could do it a little bit further so you can actually like get out and shoot these. It's funny, like just to watch people constantly do this over and over again. But yeah, that's Killjoy for the most part. There's a bunch of different setups. There's a bunch of different ways you can do it. You can place the turn here. I'm giving you a lot of like tips and tricks that are kind of just like more advanced. Once again, I need to like redo it, because a lot of y'all are just like, I might just lose like a lot of you guys. I don't know if I want to break this up into, because this is an hour-long video. I'm pretty sure like explained a lot in this hour-long video, but in reality, this is just the general gist of what you need to know. I'm probably gonna break this down a little bit, and just like make quicker videos of explaining exactly, and just edit when I edit this down. You know, I'm literally just giving y'all the basic understanding of how to play these characters. Now, once again, I just showed you kind of how you play it on offense and defense. This is a defensive setup. Once you do all that stuff here and put that there, like I said, if you're on offense, once again, you're watching the flank, right? You're watching the flank. Boom. You're watching this. You're watching this. Ultimate. I showed you about the molly. You could do one of these too if you want to, like, you know, be different, and you know that they're coming once you're on site, or they might be trying to push out mid. You could do like that and that. So once the alarm bot goes off, you can, you know, slow them down. Ultimates. All right, ultimate is the big thing about Killjoy. You can easily look at the map. You see that map? You see the circle on this map? Boom. The entire site is covered. The entire, like, and what this does is it stops anybody that they get stunned. Anybody that gets inside of it. This is Killjoy, so it's like anybody that gets inside of this box gets stunned. They get stunned. Nothing you can do. They're stunned. They can't move. You have to look for them. They might be like in a corner shaking, but that's the ultimate. Now, or if you know that they're coming and you're back here and you're trying to stall for some time for the rotation, or let's say if you have your ult and you don't have any other util and you're just trying to stall for everybody to, at least somebody to rotate back B or hold for B, you can just ult. And what that does is it forces them to do one of two things. They have to either come in here and push you and try to destroy that before that goes off and stops them, or they gotta sit back here and wait it out. They're like, we can't get on site, so we might as well just like sit back here, wait back here. You know, that type of activity. Sentinel's whole job, once again, slow people down. That is literally your whole goal. You're watching the flank. Everybody else is getting on the site. You're watching the flank. You're watching, making sure nobody comes to mid here. You're watching, make sure nobody comes through here. You're not trying to stop them from being, or from the rotation, unless you're like, okay, maybe you could do this thing called lurking, right? As a sentinel. And what that essentially is, you're not going with your team. You're literally playing around like this, okay? Because let's say everybody's on site, they get on site, they rotate, etc. They hit the plant. They're not gonna expect you peeking here already, or they might already expect you peeking here. You might be able to sit like right here, maybe, or like right here, and they might push out this way and try to pull through mid. You don't necessarily have to sit here because, like I said, you have an alarm bot. You can literally probably like play right here. Play right here. They come through. You throw your molly. Don't move. They're probably gonna come. I wouldn't say hold this wall because he's probably gonna swing and like dead zone you like this. So you might want to just like hang right here, and then so it throws off his crosshair. He's gonna probably like peek like this, and you're like right here, and you take a fight here, and you're lurking. You're stopping people from the rotation. That's your entire job as Sentinel. Now you could also do some stuff like this. So, for example, right? You know they're rotating. So let's say you get on site B, your team's planning B, site's clear. You could play mid, right? Play mid and just like wait for a rotation here. Lurk off site. Play them up, like they might be coming around. You might be able to go for a flank, a huge flank after they come through this way. There's a lot of potential play with Sentinels if you're really good at the game. You could be just doing some really fun stuff if you have the opportunity to do so. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have the opportunity to sit back and just search. You have a lot of opportunity for things, man. With the Sentinel. But like I said, your big job is watch the flank. Make sure people slow them down from getting on the site on defense, and watch the flank on offense. That's it. That's it. Did I miss anything? We got the duelist, we got the initiator, we got the Sentinel, and we covered the smokes. This is a W. We did everything. We did everything at once. We showed you guys just about everything. I might get some stuff, just, you know, add some BTS on some stuff, but, you know, that's genuinely covering everything for the most part, and me just talking about a lot of, like, I've talked about a lot of advanced stuff about these characters, but these are just, like I said, the beginner understandings of these characters. Once again, I can go through everything and reiterate exactly what every role does. Duelists get you on site, take the fights. Initiators help the duelists take those fights by initiating the fight with a blind or a stun or anything of that sort. Smokes cover off the line of sight on the site, and once you do this in unison, it's perfect. You understand. Once everybody starts understanding in low elo how to do that, that's what pushes you to the higher rank. So that's really what I want to just genuinely show y'all, every single role on how to play the game, because a lot of people just genuinely don't understand how to play their role and what they should be looking for and what they should be doing and how to play it effectively. And a lot of people, you hear people say, oh yeah, I don't play smokes. Well, you probably should, or at least learn how to play smokes and know how to play your role effectively so you can climb. Or if you're just trying to have fun and just want to enjoy the game and know how the game is played, that's what it's for. I'll probably go into a more in-depth guide on like specific characters soon, and like the ins and outs of said characters, but I wanted to use this time to show people how to play the game at a easier pace. And I know a lot of people want to get into this game and they just don't know how to play their role correctly. And I feel like if I had something like this, or somebody to teach me on exactly how to play the role or my role effectively at an understanding level of what they should be doing at each stage, I feel like I would have climbed a lot faster and I would have learned the game a lot better. I'm probably going to go into a little bit depth about aim and things that you can do to improve your aim, because that's a big thing about it. And like I said, characters and in-depth analysis on how characters work and how they should be played and what you can do with them. And then, like I said, there are plenty other coaches out there that can tell you exactly or more about their character, because they have like 1,000+ hours on this character, or they have 1,000+ hours on this. There are one tricks that can give you more about Killjoy than I can. There are one tricks that can give you more about Sage or Jet or Phoenix. I'm still learning to this day. I'm still learning. So there's a lot of things that you can easily learn, but I wanted to dumb it down and give you guys a simple, somewhat simple understanding of the game. That's it. Like I said, I'm just covering things I enjoy and teaching people on how to play games I enjoy. So I genuinely want to thank everybody that, you know, came through. People liked the previous video a lot, so I'm going to continue doing more videos like this. I love watching newer players get into Valorant, so that's why I want to show you guys on how to play the game, or more people on how to play the game, because if I had this when I started the game, I would have enjoyed it a lot sooner, and I would have been practicing a lot sooner, because it took me 2 years to get good at this game without really watching a ton of videos. I've covered agents and their roles. This video, I might just go into aim a little bit more, or aim in practices that I do personally to get you, you know, warmed up in these games. But like I said, thank y'all for watching once again. I appreciate it. Like I said, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.